Okay, hey everyone, I just wanted to show you, I have like, I don't know, 20 minutes to make something to eat. So, it's kind of a little bit boring, but we have chopped onions that I had pre-chopped in the refrigerator. I pulled out some sandwich meat ham and some sausage. I chopped it up and I threw it in there. Some corn from dinner the other day. I'm going to throw some eggs in there in a minute, as you see that, and then some cheese. And that is some potatoes we did steamed from the other day. So I'm going to throw it all in here and we're going to make it like a breakfast burrito, although this is for lunch. And then right here, we're going to do some hot dogs real quick. And then I made this was dinner last night. We just had the potatoes. Sorry about my messy, dirty dishes for now. Okay, so I'll get in the screen in 1 second. We did potatoes. Let's see here. Corn, green beans, and the muffins are actually super yummy. Just, let's see, bread, and then there's cinnamon and chocolate chips in there. Let's see here. Let me make sure my face gets in. Okay, so like I said, I have no time, so this is just, I mean, for this particular day, we're leaving to go get some hay. This is just a quick. My first experience with the Facebook Marketplace to get some hay. I got a load in the truck the other day with the kids, and today we're going to get more. Do you need something? What do you need?
I want some fish oil.
No, crap. Thank you. Okay, so obviously, this isn't really a show about cooking today, unless you need just a quick idea about a meal. Which last night's was pretty quick, actually. Just waiting for the potatoes to steam up. So, what I really want to talk to you about is, I have a heart for people, for ministry, for missions, for the missions field, and I'm a really goal-oriented person, and so I like to talk to Thomas almost daily, maybe at least weekly, about what are our goals, what are we doing, where are we going in our marriage, in our walk with God, as parents, with our property. Oh, those are black. And I like to be doing something. So, I was mentioning to Thomas the other day about our top goals. As a person, our priorities are to, the Great Commission, bring people to know God. So I'm just going to throw all these potatoes on here. It might look kind of funny, but it's going to be good. And actually, you know what the funny thing is? When Thomas and I were dating, he made this, it was just eggs and potatoes, I think, as a meal for me a few times at his parents' house. And it was pretty good, actually, just scrambled eggs. I don't think we had it as a breakfast burrito, although this is going to be a good plan. Okay. So, what I want to talk to you about is the relationships that we have with God. And I may be off on the first couple. First he talks about us as sheep and the shepherd. And then the slave, and the servant. And then a child to father relationship. And then about being a friend. And then being a lover. And so I wanted to kind of go in depth a little bit. I don't know how much time I'll have right now, but I at least wanted to talk about it because I feel like that's where God's talking to me right now. And, there's no shame in any step or stage where you're at in life. But there's definitely differences. So, what is the sheep to a shepherd? The sheep really doesn't get to talk, doesn't really put input, but the sheep never has fear or worry about bad, that life is going bad. And I suppose if it is, then the sheep's going to mad and the shepherd is going to come save it. And the shepherd is practiced in, medicine and doctoring and feeding and taking care of all of the needs that a sheep would have. As we move to the next relationship, which is being the servant, if we have a good Lord over us, at least you know, we might get to say a few things. But get out of town.
What are you smiling about?
It's not in the screen.
I wasn't.
That's a good shirt. What? I'm almost done, and then we can go.
This is
I'm making eggs, and I'm probably making too many. Those are shirt. That's a shirt, Lovey, not pants. You guys are bothering, and I can't get my sermon in when you're all in here making me not think. Okay. So, okay, give me input then. When you're the servant and God is the Lord, what is the relationship like?
You must
You
be
obey,
obedient.
you're serving,
Yeah.
you're doing
Like
there's a lot
me
of
right
give.
now, because you just asked me to do something to give back, to participate in the ministry, serving, giving back and participating.
Right, so we give where it's a 4. Like here, servant, you can take my egg carton out of here. Okay, and then the next relationship is the father-child relationship. Now, when I was in church this morning, I was totally forgetting.
Chocolate pie.
Okay. About the friendship relationship. So in church, beginning of service, I feel like God was reminding me, or maybe letting me know, making me aware that I'd been treating God like the relationship of father. You know, for me, that's a really big deal. I feel like I had a great father on earth, and so for God to be my father is a really a big deal. Now, in worship, there definitely is the feeling of relationship with, you know, Holy Spirit, intimacy, to be loved, you know, unconditionally, in a way to be known. That's there. But maybe I haven't sensed it in the, like, passion, like, from a lover. And I guess I was feeling God saying, you know, you're doing so much for me as a daughter, like what a little girl would do. You know, Daddy, look at me, I'm dancing. Or look at my picture, I can color. You know, look at all my achievements, which for me it's, you know, I'm doing all these things for people. I'm trying to minister and bless people. You know, my heart is that that everybody would know Jesus and make it to heaven. And I guess I sensed that God was kind of calling me to not necessarily slow down, but refocus. I'm not sure who else is going to want one of these burritos, but I'm just trying to use up some last things. This is like how to use up leftovers. Refocus my attention to be just settle down. You know, just sit back, and instead of me, you know, go, I'm doing things for you, God, look at all these things. Because a lot of times that's what I'm doing in my marriage too, is I have tons of things to do. You know, Thomas, do you really want me to just sit down and, like, at your beck and call, hand and foot, do nothing and just be serving you? And I guess I've sensed that that's kind of what God is doing. Like He's saying, I'm doing this. I've got it all together. I'm working on your ministry. I mean, you know, like, God's going to make it happen, and I don't need to worry about, I don't need to do the work. Like, I've done the paperwork. I've done the preparation, and now it's God's job to, you know, bring the people or make it work. And anyway, I guess just for me to slow down and just to realize, let's have that relationship that is from the lover. Like, God really, He is a jealous God, and He's righteous in His jealousy, and He wants our hearts, you know. I mean, the Bible is, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, with all of it, not part of it. And then the 2 golden rules, or whatever that would be, the greatest commandments are, love the Lord your God, and the second, love others. Well, you know, first it's loving God, and which I do, but I guess I felt like, okay, God, I'm loving you in my action of loving others. And that's true, but we shouldn't just leave it there. We should remember to love. You know, like a man will go work, and he'll bring home the money, and he doesn't really spend any time with his wife. He's just the money bag or whatever, and he thinks he's doing his best. He thinks he's loving his wife as best he can. but really that isn't what she wants. There's a country song like that, and I don't remember the name of it. If you know, let me know. It was a guy saying how he worked. Wow, that was cool, nah? Slide. And basically she left him because he was never spending time with her. And he said, and I just didn't realize that what you wanted most would not have cost a dime. So then it was really cool. The sermon this morning moved on to kind of just that. Bring God with you. Invite him into what you're doing. I mean, you know, better yet, do what he wants. Maybe I'll work on a little bit better serving of the relationship that we have with as a lover to God. Because I feel like that's really key, really important. Okay, so funny. I know it's a different color lid, but so I'm upstairs putting my makeup on for church. And Samuel runs into his bedroom to tell Noah, Mommy put Daddy's coffee sugar in the refrigerator. And I laughed. That's what he says. So I said, Samuel, come here. What did you say? That's a fake story. That wasn't true. I didn't do that. Sit at the bottom of the stairs and time out for telling a fake story because that's a lie. And then Thomas comes over and so this is the mayonnaise. This is the sugar. Thomas goes, what did Samuel say? What's he in trouble for? You really did. I guess I was so busy yesterday that I didn't think, and I put the sugar in the refrigerator. What, lovey? Did you get pants? Jeans, nice.
Yeah, you know,
That's Audrey's rubber band.
Yeah.
What did you learn in your Sunday school class today?
Prayer.
Wow. Counting. You have a little sliver in your hand from helping me get firewood?
Yeah.
Wow, it's about to come out. Nice.
Yeah. Is it got when it
We're
come
going to
out?
say, God bless you. Wave at the camera and say, God bless you. God bless you. You say it?
God bless you.